Hello everybody, welcome to Claro Beauty. You're here with your host and friend, Claudia Lara. So today we're gonna be doing an episode of fragrance. I know it's not the favorite for the channel, but I have a lot of fun doing them. Can't help it. So I'm really enjoying the fragrances that I tried. So today is gonna be one more of Christian Dior niche fragrance. I'm really liking discovering this whole branch of Dior that I didn't know. And it's interesting because I started going to Christian Dior Paris instead of just Dior, like I usually, talk about it for makeup. It's the same company. It has a different feeling when you're going to this upscale sense world experience. So today we're gonna be smelling Oud Rosewood. So if you're interested on my take on my first impression, please keep on watching. Now, if you know, usually I go to a website called Fragrantica where all scents go there, look a little bit through there, and then go to the actual Christian Dior website and read you a little bit of there. But mostly it is my experience of it. And that's why I have so much fun with it. So, Eau de Parfum, let's apply it. Immediately the oud, but not in a very strong way. And you know what? I hadn't smelled oud in a while. And every time that happens, when I smell it again, I just melt like I'm melting now on camera. It's just gorgeous. It is true that oud can be overpowering and strong. And if I smell it too often, I get overwhelmed by it. But when I haven't smelled it for a while and I smell it, it's falling in love all over again. Ooh, and this one is special, I have to say. So let's read about it. So I'm going first, like I said, in the Fragrantica, Oud Rosewood Dior for women and men. So they're describing it for both. According to them, the main accords are woody, oud, woody first, not oud, woody, oud, fruity, sweet, animalic, warm, spicy, amber, balsamic, musky, and powdery. Oh my goodness, this is delicious. Yes, a woman can wear it. I see a woman dressed in a velvet suit. I don't know why, in a brown velvet suit with a beige cream sort of silk shirt. That's what comes to my mind. Elegant, fierceful, but at the same time, montagneuse. So when I see her dressed like that, I see her in a cabin and up in a mountain, a very upscale sort of area, maybe a ski resort, maybe just in the middle of nowhere, but a beautiful made out cabin, not, with furs and maybe head huntings and, a whirly woman for sure. If not, I do see it on a man. Not a hunter, not the same description that I just did for a woman, because I feel it a little more feminine in a male, more sweet of a man. Knowledgeable, wise, yes, but a little more quiet, in tune, intuitive. I don't know why, and it's very rare that I do smell a fragrance that I agree that is for male or female. I mean, a man and a woman can always wear whatever they want, but I feel it more masculine or feminine accordingly. This one, well, I just described what I thought. Okay, so just reading a little bit. Oud Rosewood by Dior is an amber woody fragrance for men and women. This is a new fragrance. Oud Rosewood was launched in 2020. Oh, wow. And I'm not smelling sort of the melancholic sort of tone of 2020, if you catch my drift. Because I feel promising. I sense it promising, optimistic towards the future. Again, I did describe this forwardness to it. So now I'm, who is behind? The nose behind this fragrance is Francois de Machi, which He's been behind a lot of Dior fragrances. The taupe notes, now this is the official, not the ones I described, which is from Fragrantica, but the taupe notes are raspberry and quince. I'm surprised by that. Middle notes are animal notes and sandalwood. Of course, sandalwood. Oh, the groundness of sandalwood. And the base notes are agarwood, oud, and palisander rosewood. All right, I don't know about that one, but I'm very surprised about the taupe notes be raspberry and quince. And I'm very surprised because if you notice, when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, taken by it. That's usually the taupe notes, the first one you smell. Yes, of course, the oud hit me immediately, and that's a base note. But there was something that was just seducing me from the beginning. Maybe it was the raspberry and quince. Very surprising. So now it's a mysterious sort of fragrance. It's one of those that it shows up, but I think it'll keep giving as you get to know it. Oh my God. Yes, I'm smelling more and more of the oud. I smell it from the beginning, but now it's coming to the front. I guess the sandalwood was where it had me at hello. No. The raspberry and quince had me at hello. The sandalwood left me there wanting more. And now I think I'm getting to the oud. Boom, wood stable. So I guess now I'm in a relationship. I guess the falling in love time sort of is passing. No, it's still there lingering because there's some mystery to it. I'm kind of waiting to see what the mystery is, but I have a feeling it will just stay there, wanting you to get some more. Very interesting scent, my goodness. So just little here's and there's. It says Maison Christian Dior Collection, the exclusive perfume line of Dior House, presents in new edition April 2020. Oh, April, my birthday. Under the name of OUD Rosewood. Is a fragrance whose name alone powerful calls to mind images and music and steers deep memories. Noble, powerful, and moving. Yeah, the forwardness, the moving. Yeah. Noble. Yeah, the big cabin. Okay, I hadn't read this, but we're agreeing. In a future letters, Oud Rosewood unleashes its rich scent fueled by captivating contrast. Yeah, that contrast thing, I agree. I think that's the mystery. I think that's what keeps me wanting more. That Franco Zamachi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correct, so I apologize for that. But I have smelled some of his fragrances before. Mysterious, just not cultivated enough for me to just say, ooh, yes. But this one, I have to say, it's getting me there. It says the opening notes include quince, jam, and raspberry. Milk and sandalwood wrapped in animalistic notes is at the heart. Maybe that's where I started saying the hunting heads and things like that on the walls. Followed by a woody accords of Oud Rosewood. And the woody, maybe that's what I keep seeing in the cabin. I mean, nature, but in a winter sort of way. And that's not to say that you can't wear this in the summer, although it's a little warm. But, you know, for a night out perhaps. But I do see it, for fall and winter. My goodness gracious. All right. It says the most evocative shades of brown. What did I describe the velvet suit? Brown. But I did see it velvet, a little more. But hey, the most evocative shades of brown. Oud Rosewood conveys the olfactory image of both a warm brown streak with light brown. Oh my God, exactly what I said. Like a round, soft and lustrous rosewoods and the more rugged nomadic brown of oud wood. All right, so I promise you I hadn't read this. And the fact that I saw an image when I smelled it, and now the description is part of it, that is what I call alignment of a fragrance. That means that the purpose and intention of the fragrance is transferring, is really transmitting, is really talking, in my opinion. So that kind of coherence, lovely. I would wear it for sure, because he helps you get in alignment yourself, right? Things of resonance. I go into that thing, but I do believe in that resonance. You know what they say, look who you surround yourself with because you become it. Well, with I think products is sort of a little bit of the same, and not as strong, but in the sense that something like this, where there's coherence, alignment, is communicating, is to pay attention. Because if you wear it, right? So now let's go to the Dior and we'll wrap it up. Let's go to the Dior website, because of course that's the source. Although where I read Fragrantica, sometimes when it's in quotations like what I just read, comes from the source. But let's now go to the source. All right, so the way they're describing this scents on the Christian Dior website, they have like name, characters, distinctive feature, favorite color, family. They go through all these sections for the fragrance. That's how in detail they're going. Of course, for the price that you're paying, you want to see what's behind it, right? A little depth to the scent or the marketing, the way, however you want to see it. Oh my goodness, this is so lovely. I don't think I would take it to work. It will distract me a lot to work, although there's the alignment and coherence. And if a man is wearing it, it will distract me a lot too. So I think this is more of a seductive fragrance to go on a date, to be a little more flirtatious, to be elegant and maybe in a party and be center of attention, or really call attention to yourself. I think that's where I'm going with this. Well, let me finish reading, because I usually give for who I think it could be at the end. Just, So let me not read a lot, but it says the name, Oud Rosewood is a fragrance whose name alone powerful conjures images and music. I don't know if I'm hearing music, but images, I got a lot of images. And stirs up deep memories. I don't know about that. Well, I've been melancholic most of the day, kind of bringing out memories from the past. But I don't know if this one is doing that exactly. But okay, noble, powerful, and moving. Or I read that on the other one. Okay, character. Develops an immediate presence that goes straight to the heart with a moving trail of scent. The fragrance, full of contrast, asserts a powerful character, a strength that is conveying animalistic notes wrapped in the milky softness of sandalwood. I think that describes it. I mean, I describe a powerful character, the woman in the velvet suit at the beginning, strength that conveys animalistic notes, the cabin, the mountain, the animals on the wall, I agree. And then when he says wrap in the milky softness of sandalwood, you know how I describe it if a man is wearing it, I see it a little more intuitive, a little more softer. So I think that's it. Very cohesive. Distinctive features. To wear rosewood is to experience a noble strength that vibrates deep in your bones, wrapping a tender taupe notes that are as sweet as queen's jam and a tangy raspberry. Yeah, a little bit more of the same. Favorite color, with the most evocative shades of brown. I read all this. Family, woody, powerful. Oud Rosewood is the latest addition to the Oud family of fragrances. Okay, it's new. After Oud Ispahan, the woody and floral fragrance, and Purple Oud, the woody and spicy fragrance. A polyphony of woods continue with the Oud Rosewood. Okay, so this one is newer than the other two mentioned. One of your subscribers really told me to smell the Oud Ispahan. I don't have it and I haven't smelled it, but now I really want to. But this Oud Rosewood, delicious. And they describe it as woody, powerful. Right up my alley. All right. The Oud Spahan, they describe it as woody and floral. And the, what was the other one? Purple Oud. Oh, that one they describe it woody and spicy. All right, in case you wanted to see the difference of the three, which I don't have. that oud now is really intensifying because we're at the base note, right? The wood, but it's still some of the sweetness from that raspberry and whatever jam they told me is in it. Intensity. At once powerful and soft, OUD Rosewood is a fragrance full of contrast in which creamy sandalwood embraces the animalistic power born from the fragrance's wood. Okay, this is the end. All right, so I think we got it. Very cabin-like, very animalistic, very seductive, whirly, powerful, strong. So who do I think is for? I sort of described it at the beginning. I do see it for women. I do see it for men. Describe why. For youngsters, I think it might be too strong or mature for a younger girl because it's not sweet or romantic. Hey, if she feels like I just described, it is perfect. But perhaps maybe 35 and over. That's what I would think. There's a YouTube channel with a French girl that, you know, she feels very mature, looks very mature. I think she will like this. I don't remember the name. If I do, I'll list it down below. So why do I even mention it, right? All right, but she came to my mind. For younger men, I can see some 30-year-old wearing it. 25 and younger, I think this is too serious, even though it has that sweetness and that power, but you know, it would be like a youngster kind of playing it older, if you know what I mean. Maybe he's dating older women, I don't know. But no, I would go more 30 and older for male. Then I think this will be perfect, especially if you're starting your career, if you're a lawyer. That's what comes to mind. I don't see this as for an accountant, for example. Why? Because this is a little more outgoing. I mean, it's really calling for attention. I don't see accountants calling for attention, you know, like, hey, I'm here. A lawyer, yes. Public figure, yes. But be careful, it's seductive. So, you know, if you're running for governor, I don't think this should be your signature scent, if you know what I mean. So there you have it. Not a judge, no. You know, because that calls for more seriousness, more, you know, not like honey for flies to come towards you, if you know what I mean. All right. Well, that's all I have. I am having a hard time wrapping up because I'm really enjoying this fragrance. So there you have it. Definitely one of my top favorite ones. I wouldn't buy it because I have many and I have many ouds, but I wouldn't mind looking back at one of my favorite Tom Ford Oud fragrances and seeing how it compares. But this one will be up there with my number ones for male or for a very powerful, strong woman. There you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell on the right-hand corner. And so you know when I upload new videos. Please comment down below. Do you like this fragrance? And anything else you want to share with me. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.